time to play for your country is unbelievable. It was probably something I thought might have been a bit out of reach for me. You know, I hadn't been in a squad for nearly 2 years, and you know, I was in the provisional, but the previous one, same as the last one, but never got the call in, and obviously there was a couple of COVID related issues, and thankfully got in. I knew the manager, and I suppose when I got in I tried to show what I could do, what I'd played with him before, and thankfully I got in and got to play in both games. Bit of everything I get my hands on. Gaelic, athletics, small bit of hurling. Sometimes I do miss a game of Gaelic now and then as well, to be honest with you. I love that. But when I got to about 16, and it was really one or the other then, and you know, football was always going to win. At Damien Duff and Robbie Keane were the two really. Obviously, you know, they played right at the highest level, being Irish, and you know, Duff obviously won Premier Leagues. Robbie Keane scored a ridiculous amount of goals. They were incredible players. Yeah, we had an incredible 3 years at Dundalk. You know, won the league 3 times, played in the Europa League, a couple of cups. There was a whirlwind 3 years almost. It was incredible. You know, the manager, what he'd done there, I don't know if you know the background, but he pulled the year before, 2 years before, they nearly got relegated. Then he took over, and a club that was pretty much on its knees had just been saved from going into administration, and you know, they came second that year. Then signed me and a couple others, and went on to win and be more successful. So it was a great time, and they're still flying it now. They think the Europa League game tonight. So you know, it's a club that went from touch and go out of existence to one of the most successful in Ireland. In a way, a bit. You know, it was a big change. You know, it was tough for the family as well. You know, being at home, having family around us, that was a big help. But it was something I felt I had to do. You know, it was probably at the age where I was 24. I was probably thinking, if I don't go now, I probably won't go. You know, I'll probably stay in Ireland and play for the rest of my career. So it was something I felt I had to do. I always wanted to play at the highest level I possibly could, and you know, I thought Preston at the time was a good fit for me. I spoke to the manager, and you know, it was looking good. You know, and the first I suppose 6 months I was there was brilliant. Yeah, it's brilliant up there. Different world up there. It's crazy. It's like a fishbowl until you're kind of in it. You don't realise how big kind of Scottish football is, and it's massive. Like Hibs is a huge club. You know, there's great games with there, and you know, it was a brilliant time. We probably, you know, weren't as successful as we should be, and you probably look now at, you know, they're probably where they should be. They're third at the table at the minute, and they've started the season really well. You know, and they're looking good to stay in that top 4 where Hibs should be, like, because it's a big club, massive fan base, and you know, I really enjoy my time with them. Great lads. Yeah, quite a bit. If likeness of bank accounts would be alright too.
But
and Premier League medals, I'd take them, but no. But yes it is.
What is SUPERMACS?
SUPERMACS is a little fast food restaurant, kind of mainly in Galway, but it's dotted around Ireland as well. Unbelievable. The one at Ayr Square, perfect. Probably America, the West Coast, but on the East Coast.
If you say New Orleans, you might get a pay rise as well.
Oh, Louisiana, of course, of course. Unbelievable, brilliant for everyone really. You know, young kids, you've got the parades going through. You know, everyone gets a day off. Everyone goes out, so it's brilliant. You know, it usually is a bit of madness, but there's no harm in that as well, is there? But I suppose I haven't had a Paddy's Day back home in a long time. So and usually the Paddy's Day, very rarely would we not have a game. Or in Ireland the season starts in March, so very rarely would we. That's March 17th, so very rarely would we be able to get out so early in the season. So, but it's a brilliant day. Yeah, excellent.
Is it true? Is it true that Guinness over here doesn't compare to Guinness over
Not
there?
even close. Nowhere near it. Waste of time over here. Get everyone to Ireland, have a Guinness.